And we're back again.
Well, it's only been a week, but yeah.
Well, back together.
Oh yeah, since it's pretty much been since Sonoyanta, but yeah, here we are, and we just finished doing some some play-by-plays between Taker Michaels at WrestleMania 25 and 27. That was fun.
Yeah, just reliving that stuff. I got into it so much that I even forgot about No Mercy until I had to remind myself.
That we were going to talk about No Mercy tonight.
Yeah. I was like, oh wait, No Mercy is tomorrow night. What am I doing? But yeah. So, it. Don't get me wrong. No Mercy is going to be interesting to see. More interesting, definitely, than any Raw pay-per-view.
Well, for now, it's only been the first Raw pay-per-view. It's only been a month.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is just run down the No Mercy card, and then we'll kind of tie that into what happened this past SmackDown. We are not reviewing Raw because...
for the time being.
For the time being at least, because Raw is just not watchable at all at this point. I'm kind of giving up on it and just moving towards SmackDown. Only just watching the full show of SmackDown.
Yeah.
And the SmackDown pay-per-views. I really, as for like me reviewing Raw pay-per-views or Raw, you know what? Not even Raw pay-per-views. Raw special events at this point.
Wait, that's what they call it?
No. I'm calling it that now because they're not even pay-per-views. They're not.
It's basically a Raw Raw plus.
Because they're their special events are not even pay-per-views because it's pretty much a Raw. It's pretty much another Raw. It's a Raw special. It's what it is. Not even a pay-per-view.
Just me happens not 4 hours.
All right. Let's just run down the No Mercy card. So
kicking off the pay-per-view is it's on the kickoff show.
Yeah, the pre-show is Swagger and Corbin. They faced on SmackDown, I believe.
Yes. Yes, by a screwy finish where...
Yeah, what kind of finish was that anyway?
I know.
I forgot. Didn't Swagger roll him up or something?
No. Swagger got it. No, Swagger got Corbin in the Patriot lock or the ankle lock, whichever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, the ref thought he tapped and. What the fuck? This was so bad. They had to have JBL bury this entire match on commentary. JBL was burying the referee. He was burying Swagger. He was burying everything about this match.
Wait, how? I don't recall any of that.
After this match, JBL the whole time is like, that was a stupid call. You ever see the NFL? This is like the exact same thing with the refs. JBL is just burying this whole match. And you know what? I can't blame him. I can't blame him for burying this match. Yeah. This was dumb.
Yes, but we just mainly blame the referee.
This match, I was actually looking forward to it.
Same.
Because, this is Swagger, this is Corbin. I thought these guys were going to be, hard-hitting, a hard-hitting match and good. But it just, oh, God, it stunk. It went downhill so bad, and I'm not even gonna watch the kickoff.
No, I'll check it. No, well, you'll be we'll be at our friend's house.
Yeah, so but I'm not even gonna pay attention to it.
But what if me and Al are getting real hyped up and excited? Then we actually
there's not even nothing on the line here. There's no rivalry here at this point.
It's basically Baron Corbin got screwed over, and Baron Corbin's gonna get his win back.
That's not even a story at this point.
I know.
It's not even that much of a storyline.
I know.
It's like a typical storyline they would use nowadays.
I got screwed by Shawn Michaels. I got screwed by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Except that was more diverse compared to what's happening now.
Yeah, so whatever happens and that happens. I'm not even concerned about who wins or loses.
Well, despite what you don't have a prediction for who's gonna win?
No. Honestly, no. So what?
Next.
So then there was Nikki Bella versus Carmella.
I still can't believe it. I'm rooting for Nikki Bella in a match, and I'm actually behind. I know. What, you're going for Carmella on this one? That's because you don't like Nikki Bella.
I'd rather Carmella.
I'm going for Nikki Bella. Okay, well, I'm a bit conflicted for how this is going to go because it
But
can go either way.
But I have a feeling that they're going to give it to Nikki.
Yes, but for the same time, it can go either way because, yes, Nikki Bella, sure, she can get her win and justify, Carmella being up all those weeks ago. Or Carmella could try to get a screwy finish win or just a dirty pin and try to find a way to continue the rivalry.
Either Nikki Bella wins this or Carmella is, like, doing it, like, going to win in a dirty way or some kind of heelish way.
But, yeah, let's go for Nikki. I still can't believe you're shaking your head just because I'm a Nikki Bella fan now. The brand split is making her actually likable.
Where are you right now?
Compelling story right now. A compelling storyline.
You hear this right now? Do you hear this right now? Do you hear what's happening right now? He's being brainwashed. This is sad. Let's just move on from there. Speaking of women, women's matches, the women's SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. This actually might be a good match. It's for this rivalry, it's decent. It ain't like nothing compelling.
It's nothing. It's not a Bailey Sasha match, but it's still good.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. I have a feeling though that Becky's gonna retain.
Yes,
because she's only held it for a month now. She won it at Backlash, so I don't see Alexa winning this. I see Becky retaining.
But I'd still be a bit concerned because of an article that we didn't check out yet.
Yeah,
that Becky Lynch might be injured.
Yeah,
might not be in for No Mercy.
We saw before
recently.
We saw before this that Becky Lynch may be injured, but
it's not confirmed yet.
It's just a rumor for now, but we'll see what happens there. What happened with that? What happened with them on Smack? Oh, that's right. There was a tag. I think it was. No, Becky Lynch. It was Alexa Bliss versus Nikki, I think.
Yes, and then Becky Lynch and Carmella came out, and then we got a tag team match.
And then it was tag team match, players.
Hey, at least it didn't turn to a 6 or 8 woman tag.
It was like a typical thing where someone runs out in a DQ finish,
and then another person comes out, and then we got a tag team match. Now,
like the typical Theodore Long tag team match players
without Theodore Long coming out.
And I think Alexa Bliss got the pin on Becky.
Well, I don't remember that.
I remember Becky. Alexa got the pin on Becky.
Which definitely even more confirms that Becky Lynch is coming out with the win because the person who wins that show usually loses.
This kind of confirms it, but you know what? You know what? I thought it was fine that Alexa got the pin on Becky because it makes you kind of believe that Alexa could beat Becky.
Yes, although she's no. I'm not going to mention that she's small or anything like that because we already have guys like Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero who paved the way and made it awesome. So why even bother?
She's almost the same height as Becky. She could still beat up Becky.
Well, she's only a few inches smaller.
It's kind of believable that she could be a believable opponent for Becky.
Yeah.
Then what was it? Oh yeah, Then the tag team championships, Slater and Rhino versus the Usos.
It can go another match that can go either way. The Usos can get this one, which could lead into American Alpha getting back of the Usos to win the tag team championships. But it seems kind of short-lived because I don't want Slater and Rhino to lose their momentum just yet.
Yeah, no, I don't. I can't see Slater and Rhino losing the tag titles. And I don't want to see them lose the tag titles. And honestly, I kind of dig the Usos heel gimmick, but I don't want to see them win the tag team titles.
I kind of wouldn't mind it, but then again, I'd rather go towards Slater and Rhino. Slater just got his big break about a month ago, and now it's got to go a little bit downhill from here.
Yeah.
Unless they win.
Then what was the match? I think one of the Usos on SmackDown. One of the Usos faced
Jason
Jordan.
Jason Jordan.
And I forgot who got the win. I think it was.
By a roll up.
I think Jason Jordan won.
Yes, by a roll up, and then the Usos attacked Jason Jordan, and then Slater and Rhino came out and heated to his need.
Mm-hmm.
And on to the.
Oh yeah, Intercontinental title match.
What some people say is the most anticipated match of the night, or if not one of.
I wouldn't say anticipated match of the night.
But people are curious, will this be Ziggler's last match in his entire WWE career when it's Ziggler versus Miz for the Intercontinental Championship? If Miz wins, Dolph Ziggler retires. If Ziggler wins, he becomes Intercontinental Champion.
Well, this is not going to be a big, impactful thing. Well, here's the thing. I think honestly Ziggler comes out with the win here.
Yes.
Because I don't see Ziggler leaving WWE.
But it makes you wonder if Ziggler...
I think he's been with the company. He's been with it for like over 10 years now, and for a guy that's been here that long, I feel like WWE wouldn't just let this kind of guy go.
Rey Mysterio?
You do have kind of a point, but I just don't see it.
What about Batista?
Batista wasn't there for that long, for 10 years.
Okay, so we were still... Oh, okay. No, I can't say Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, I just don't see Ziggler just leaving like that. I think Ziggler's getting the which is kind of a shame because you know what? As much as I hate the Miz, and I don't think he's like that great in the ring. And I think he's a bit of a douche. It does help his character. I will admit it does help the character. He does get the right reaction he's supposed to get. He does do his job right. He is great on the mic. He does make himself entertaining. He does get the crowd to hate him
and cuts good.
And more recently his promos have gotten even better and more people glued to him at this point. And to be fair, he has, as much as I hate to admit, he has made the Intercontinental Championship a little more important, a little more prestigious. So even if the problem is if Miz loses this, that means Ziggler gets the belt, and what has Ziggler really done to make the belt more prestigious?
Well, he just won the title, so he's about to try and make the title more prestigious.
Yeah, but he's held the Intercontinental title like 5 times in his career.
Yeah, and so is The Miz.
But like at the same time, like Ziggler's not going to do what The Miz has done to help that, and he's not going to be like. I feel like if Ziggler wins the belt, it's going to go back to irrelevancy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree. Although in some cases, for some people,
and even if Ziggler wins it, it's like we've seen this before. It's not going to be an awesome moment.
True, but in some people's minds or heads, it may seem like okay, it's back and forth. I'm not sure who's going to come out with the win with this one, but I guess I'll be fine with Miz gets the win. Plus, it makes me curious as to what's Dolph Ziggler going to do next because it's not something we haven't seen before. Two superstars retire in the same year. When did that happen?
Whoa, Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler?
Yep.
Well, I think it has happened before, 2 superstars retiring in the same year. Unless I'm like not, I don't know, unless I'm kind of speaking out of my ass. But anyway, oh yeah, then what happened with them on SmackDown was Miz had Miz TV and had the whole Dolph-umentary, which I thought it was a good segment.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good segment.
It looked quite official,
and they even brought back Kenny Dykstra and Mikey.
Squad.
They brought out of the 5 people, they brought 2 back, which was Kenny Dykstra and Mikey.
And okay, and that seeing them do their cheerleading thing, yeah. Well, for one, I was like, okay, it's been 10 years since we last saw this, and secondly, okay, it was kind of cringy seeing them do their cheerleading gimmick. Even though back then I seemed kind of fine with it, but now it's like, ugh.
Yeah. That was kind of like, you're gonna do this 10 years, and you're still gonna do this.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was kind of a good throwback, so I'm not gonna complain that much.
Yep.
And like them beating up
Dolph Ziggler.
It wasn't bad, but you know what? Ziggler may lose because from this go home show, like Ziggler kind of got the last laugh because he took out the Spirit Squad and Miz was about to hit the skull crushing finale, but then Ziggler attacked him and then Miz got out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It could go either way. I'm only gonna watch just to curious to see if this is actually Ziggler's last match. That's like I'm not interested in the story or anything. I'm just interested to see if this is actually Ziggler's last match.
Yeah, cause
fuck Dolph Ziggler. So anyway, shout out to OTR Central for that.
Okay, when did you get that? Okay, when did you start getting that Dead Space 3 T-shirt now?
Oh, this?
Yes.
I've had it for a while actually.
I'm surprised I didn't notice. Plus, I have the game.
Yeah.
I actually make that all 3 games. Now to Orton versus Wyatt.
I really don't care for this because if Bray Wyatt wins,
Bray Wyatt needs this win. We don't need to say much.
But I mean, how can you take him seriously after he's lost to Kane now twice, like in the past month or so?
I know.
He lost to Kane at Backlash, and even this past Tuesday on Smackdown, where the opening match was Bray and Kane, and then
I think because of Orton interfering.
Then Bray gets counted out. He searches for Orton. Orton like traps him in some sort of like, what is it, garage or something?
I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like a storage kind of thing, storage crate.
And they do this whole thing where throughout the night, like they see him in the garage thing wherever he is.
Storage crate, yeah.
And then and then like all of a sudden he like sees Sister Abigail. She's not shown, but he's like reaching out to her. And then when Orton opens the door, lifts it up, Bray's gone. It's like one of those paranormal things.
Yes, but it's like with what Randy Orton did earlier when it was Orton versus Wyatt. Okay, I was thinking, okay, Orton, you're kind of doing some Undertaker stuff right here. Like, okay, I know you've been through some hellacious stuff, especially with Kane and Taker, but like, since when are you the mastermind or a master?
Yeah,
of this
it kind of. Yeah,
it's off.
It doesn't make sense to his character too.
No,
he's supposed to be the Viper, not the Ghost Viper or whatever, not the paranormal Viper.
Now it makes me question what would have happened if 11 years ago when Orton faced Taker the first time. Or at least faced each other in their big rivalry, and we had that Orton against that 40-year-old Undertaker.
Why didn't we get that Orton when Orton was facing Taker?
No. I'm fine with the original version, but that would have been kind of awkward. Okay, Orton's doing some Taker stuff while Taker's doing his thing. Okay, this isn't gonna work.
So even if Bray wins,
it's not much.
It's not much. It's not gonna change anything
unless he gets a big WrestleMania win.
He hasn't won at WrestleMania ever. Lost to Cena, lost to Taker. He didn't even wrestle this year at Mania.
I know he got his injury.
But The Rock and Cena
buried him.
Kicked all their asses at WrestleMania.
Well, he buried him.
So that's pretty much a loss. That kind of counts as a loss.
Bray Wyatt should have got has tons of potential, but doesn't let him show it.
I'm a god. I have all the followers. I have the whole world in my hands. Tombstone. AA. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Over and over, he gets beaten, and he keeps saying the same thing.
I am the king of worlds. Rock bottom.
I am a god. He taps out to the STF. How are we supposed to take this guy seriously?
The buzzer. It's this Sunday. RKO. 1, 2, 3.
Orton's gonna hit it. You know what? You might as well just have Orton RKO him
one
RKO and then just pin him. You might as well.
But I'll say Bray Wyatt comes out with the win.
Even if it does, it's not gonna make a world of difference.
I know. Bray Wyatt's gonna need a lot of more credibility in order to get. Wait, it makes you question what do you think the fans in the crowd are thinking when Bray Wyatt cuts a promo?
They're just like, really? This is the same dude that loses to Cena, that lost to Taker at Mania, that lost to Kane, lost to so many others. They're not going to take him seriously.
Wait, lost to Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he's lost to Dolph Ziggler ever since he's been on SmackDown. He hasn't won a match. Ever since he was drafted to SmackDown. Ever since the whole brand split, he has not won a match. Not one. And it's been almost 3 months now since the brand split has happened.
I know.
It's ridiculous. But finally, we get to the main event.
And the match. And the match of the night.
Definitely the match of the night. Styles, Cena, Ambrose.
Their promos these past few weeks have been great, especially the go home show where basically, okay, Styles enters the ring. I forgot what he was talking about. Then Ambrose comes in. He throws some words at Styles, and
I think Cena. No, it was Ambrose next.
And then Cena came in, and both Ambrose and Styles shut him down. Like, yeah, you're gonna.
Before he was about to say it, Styles like, no,
yeah.
you're not taking the spotlight.
Yeah, so
they knew you're like, you're gonna be saying the same shit you've been saying since 2005.
Yeah, so then
and Cena's about to say something, but then Ambrose's like, nah, you're
gonna say that I'm my own worst enemy, blah blah blah, and then Cena finally gets a chance to speak. He's like, talk is cheap. Bam! Wails at Ambrose.
Hey, you know what? That's one of the best promos Cena's done.
Best promo Cena's ever done. He just stood there and took it
and just said talk is cheap. You know what? You don't have to say anymore. So you know what? That's fine with me. And the whole brawl too is interesting, and you have Ambrose like come out on top and hold the championship after taking out Styles.
Yes, although it makes me a bit torn with what's actually going to happen with who might come out with the win. Although more or less Styles is going to win, but at the same time, you might be a bit curious as to Cena winning. Although he's going to be out for a few months after this pay-per-view.
Yeah,
same thing with Ambrose. Strangely,
so it has to be Styles winning because first of all, it's been a month now since he's been champion, and like, why would you just take it off of him after a month?
Oh yeah, I forgot to. Oh yeah, also from what Styles mentioned
earlier. And not only that, it would be stupid to give Cena his 16th title on a show like No Mercy that's not even that important.
I know.
You'd rather do it at a WrestleMania, and thirdly, if you have Cena win the belt, and if he's out for months, then what are you gonna do?
He's basically playing a Brock Lesnar, except.
Then what are you gonna do for your next SmackDown pay-per-view or Survivor Series or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like your other shows.
Wait. Oh yes, and then just remember that Styles mentioned during that segment, you're never gonna be in the same conversation as Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, so you consider yourself the greatest of all time. Yeah.
I wouldn't say great. He's definitely not the greatest of all time.
No, he's not. It's just
WWE propaganda. That's all it is. They want you to think that Cena's the greatest of all time.
When ultimately he's not.
It's either Cena's the greatest of all time or die in WWE's mind. So
No, it's not die. It's either Johnny Cena's the greatest or no one else exists. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't exist. Wait, but we just talked about no, he doesn't. Or even the Hulk Hogan, no.
But
Who's Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, in WWE's mind, who is Hulk Hogan? That's a good question. But Styles is definitely coming out with the win here.
No doubt.
I can't see it going on Cena at this point in time. I mean, we all know he's definitely getting that 16th world title.
Eventually, but just not today. Just not tomorrow.
This ain't the time.
Ambrose certainly isn't getting it either, although his promos have been improving.
After his run with the WWE belt this year.
Yeah, no.
Why do that again? Styles is doing good so far as champion. You don't want to ruin that. So far, he's doing okay. He's not doing bad.
Agreed.
His promos have definitely got like him in WWE was probably the best thing for him because look at him now. Like before he wasn't like known for being a good talker, but since he's been in WWE. He hasn't been good on the mic in the past, like in TNA or ROH.
But now,
but now he's in WWE.
He owns it.
But now, he's gotten better at promos since he's been in WWE.
Now it makes me curious. What would happen in a promo between between Styles and Rollins? The best promo talker on SmackDown versus the best promo talker on Raw.
Hey, you know what? If Rollins is a babyface now, so if. One of these days, if Rollins gets drafted to SmackDown or if AJ gets drafted to Raw, which I'd rather just have AJ on SmackDown.
Yeah, just keep
him on SmackDown. You might as well just draft Rollins to Raw.
One can wonder.
Draft Rollins to SmackDown.
What if WWE had trades as well, where they traded Rollins to SmackDown, and we got a Rollins versus Styles WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, and Rollins gets the title. Then I wouldn't mind it.
You know what? You might.
But then again, Styles wouldn't get a WrestleMania win.
But here's the problem then too. Here's the real question. After No Mercy, like there are rumors that we pretty much know Cena's leaving after No Mercy. Ambrose is possibly like taking time off. After
you're
No
asking
Mercy.
me who's going to be the next opponent for Styles?
Yeah, like who would face?
It was
who would be?
It was rumored that's going to be probably Orton. Because he had...
Well, then that pretty much sums up that he's beating Bray Wyatt at No Mercy, doesn't it?
Well, no. Well, I forgot what... I believe I was listening to a podcast called Steven Larson. A part of the podcast where they mentioned, hey, he can still get a world championship match because he's on the same, if not similar, caliber as Cena, so he could just get a title match just like that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense if he loses to Bray. But
let's see what happens. It might not be Orton.
That means if Orton wins, then it makes sense. Then it's like, all right, fine. And you know what? I don't think I wouldn't mind it that much because it's a match we haven't seen.
Yeah, Orton versus Styles. Although I'm not sure about their chemistry, though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't think the chemistry would work. It doesn't seem like they would have good chemistry with each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just a quick side note. If you can recall some of the matches from TNA, I say that Styles and Angle's first encounter was the best one.
Styles, he's had good chemistry with Kurt Angle.
Yes.
He's had great matches with Kurt Angle.
Yes, but the first encounter, I believe, is the best one at Slammiversary 08.
Yeah, I always watch highlights of that and like.
Well, the full matches are on YouTube now.
Yeah, I know, but like I like to watch highlights of matches because like the music that I listen to that are played in it like makes the match even more like exciting to watch. So, but yeah, that match is really good looking back on it. I remember ordering that pay-per-view too. The
Slammiversary?
TNA Slammiversary that year.
But also one of Kurt Angle's best matches, besides Styles, was when he faced Abyss. Although I wasn't a fan of the finish though, because he basically uppercutted Abyss and then for the pinfall. Like, okay, I know it's
which?
I believe it was at Turning Point or Sacrifice 2008. I don't remember which pay-per-view, although I haven't seen it on my YouTube. But
it was Angle versus Abyss?
Yes, in a Street Fighter or Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
Wait, you've never seen the match?
Maybe I have. I probably don't remember.
Well, happily it's on YouTube so you can see it. But
anyway, hopefully this pay-per-view, is at least somewhat decent in the same level as.
I'm sure it'll have some good matches.
At least it's on. Hopefully, it's on the same level as Backlash.
Oh wait, it's Kurt Angle versus Abyss Turning Point 2008.
Oh, I probably wouldn't remember then.
But it's a good match. It is a good match.
But you said the finish was bad.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, because basically uppercutted Abyss into the announce. They crashed in the beast, crashed to the announce table, and then covered 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that doesn't sound like good. That doesn't sound good at all.
I would have taken a moonsault from the top, from somewhere up the top, and then the pinball, sure.
But yeah, that's kind of it for No Mercy. Hopefully it's a great show and at least on the same level as Backlash.
Oh yeah, since we're about to conclude now, one last thing we got to talk about. Oh, even though Sasha versus Charlotte occurred, I was a bit shocked that I was seeing that. Oh wait, I'm wrong. For Hell in a Cell, it's gonna be for the Women's Championship, Charlotte versus Sasha inside Hell in a Cell, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up. Wait, did I just dream that? They're gonna do a first ever Hell in a Cell with Charlotte and Sasha, and then go online. Oh wait, they're actually gonna do it. Oh no, it's gonna get epic for Hell in a Cell. I can't wait for it.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to think of that actually. It ain't gonna be like a bloodbath or anything like old school Hell in a Cell.
No, but it's gonna be brutal.
I'll be interested to see how they do it.
It's never been done before.
I'm not gonna watch the full. I'm not gonna watch the full pay-per-view. I'll probably just watch that match.
But you're really curious as to how will it go? What happens when you put two of the greatest women's wrestlers in WWE today inside Hell in a Cell?
I wouldn't call Charlotte one of the greatest today.
Currently.
Nope.
No.
No.
No. One of the four horsewomen.
Honestly, Sasha, Bailey they're way better.
Yes, agreed.
Charlotte is completely overrated, I think.
What? Like,
I've gotten tired of Charlotte. Her promos are not good.
No,
she's not good on the mic. Her in-ring work is a little sloppy sometimes.
You're probably you're only saying that because of SummerSlam.
Well, SummerSlam and other matches as well.
Well, I can't recall at the moment, but
some of her matches are sloppy.
Yes.
So she is not one of the greatest.
It would have seemed more fair if SmackDown got Bailey, because just at least the split of the four horsewomen 2x2.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Who knows? Just wait until next year when we got a draft again.
Or trades throughout the.
Yep. Hopefully they do that, because I want to see Cesaro on SmackDown and get the push that he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Either as a mid-carder or as a higher carder, or as a high card with